Dirty Sports Podcast. I said, welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast with Andy Ruther and Joe Prano. Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.
Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Andy Ruther, coming to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio, with my co-host from Port Hueneme, California, Joey No Chill Prano.
Hello, Andy.
Happy Monday, man.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, dude. Here we are.
Here we are.
What's the what's the Raiders saying? Was it the Raiders the September the what's the famous football saying?
I don't know. About September?
No, it's not
Do
September.
you remember the 21st night of September?
I know that. That's a little Earth, Wind, and Fire.
What? I don't know.
No, it's fall. Is it fall? Wait, what is the? You said it recently. Is it a Raider? Why do I think it's a Raiders thing?
I don't know what you're talking about, or else I would take a guess. You've given me no context clues. Something about fall and Raiders?
This is killing me. Was it the Ides? Is it no? What is it? Nothing.
I honestly don't know. I said it recently.
Nobody can help me on this.
Why don't you start talking about what the fuck you're talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking.
Why don't you get to the point?
They'll play it in those football films, like the voiceover will be like the fall. It says anything to do with fall or football or the game. Nothing.
No idea what you're talking about.
Am I on crack right now?
I mean, you're like on NFL films. They'll play it when football. I don't know. It's a quote about football, or it's a quote about fall?
I thought
it's a quote about September.
The Ides of. Is it the Ides of something? What does the Ides mean?
Of March.
No, that's something different.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Okay. This was a wild start to the episode. I look forward to you texting me after the show, trying to give me any sort of sense of what the fuck you're talking about.
What am I talking about?
What brought this?
You I don't know, because I just thought of it because I thought it was revolved around the fall. Because here we are, like end of September. I know you said it.
I said hope springs eternal last.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
That's about
yes.
The start of baseball season typically.
I thought that was football.
No, I mean, but I think I did reference it recently and said like football, but they talk about that in baseball, but that's not even about baseball. It's about spring and basically, new life and all that. Like, because
I could have sworn I saw on those NFL films that they would say that hope springs eternal.
I mean, yeah,
and they would do it was somebody from the Raiders doing it. Like,
okay,
unless I just made all this up.
Maybe. Is this about the Raiders? Is this about the beginning of football season? What's okay, now you have the answer. What the fuck are you still talking about? This guy's off to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what the fuck am I talking about?
Oh, here it is. I was correct.
Okay.
Hope springs eternal means the optimism for the future is a fundamental aspect of the human condition, allowing people to believe things will improve even in the face of adversity. The phrase used by NFL films. Thank you. I'm crazy, but I'm not. To describe the enduring spirit of the game and its players comes from.
Wow, there you go.
So I knew it was NFL. NFL films will always, the guy will go, hope springs eternal. It actually comes from Alexander Pope's 1733 poem, An Essay on Man. So look, I'm crazy, but
You
I'm
hear
not
that?
like
You hear this? I'm surprised you know from NFL. You hear it around like every single preseason baseball newspaper article in history. The fucking 1987 Cleveland Indians. Hope springs eternal as the snow melts and the birds start chirping. The even Indians head to Goodyear in Arizona, where the warm weather brings in the hope that maybe this year will be different. Write that article 4,000 times for every baseball team that's ever fucking existed in every newspaper that's ever been published every fucking season, except for the seasons after you win fucking the World Series.
it's funny that I had always connected that with football.
Yeah.
And you had connected with baseball, even though you said it with football recently.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll get to the bottom of what you're talking about. Okay. What does that have to do with week 3 NFL?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay.
Nothing. There's nothing to do with September. Nothing.
No hope. There's no hope here. There's no hope in Mudville, Andy.
I don't
How
know if
about that
anything.
one? You know that one?
The Raiders. Are you talking about the Giants?
Just generally, yeah. I mean, my sports life right now. Let me tell you where my sports life is at right now, Andy. I fucked up my back a little bit surfing the other day, and
Sarno.
yeah, no, this was a fucking. I came in low tide, and I was like getting out. And it was super rocky, and instead of fucking standing on the rocks, I decided to like just lay there and let the shore push me in over some rocks. And it was wild. But then I'm protecting my board because I don't want that to get dinged up. And I think I just twerked it some way where, so my back was a little, my wife has been begging me to go to yoga with her for, months now. She has an unlimited yoga class. She's like, you don't go to yoga with me anymore. I used to go to yoga. How come you don't go to yoga? And I go, because you go to the fucking hot yoga and it's summer and it's too goddamn hot. I'm not going to fucking yoga. And she's like, well, Sunday nights yoga, 5 p.m. yoga on Sunday night is not hot. It's just room temp. It's a little warm in there, but it's room temp. But it's also yin and yang yoga or some shit like that. It's not that hard. You should come. And I was like, I can't go. I've got Giants Chiefs Sunday night football. So I was like, class will be over at fucking 6. I was like, I'm not missing the first 40 minutes of Giants Chiefs Sunday night football. And then the Mets lost, and I was like, fuck it. I need a quiet hour where I don't have my phone and I don't need to think about sports at all. I'm going to yoga. So I missed the first, quarter of the Giants game at yoga. I came to right around the time they were scoring and fucking or missing a score because they had to go for it because for the fourth time in 5 fucking years, they have no kicker. I mean, you've seen this new meme. It's been 1,400 or whatever days since Wild it's been 11 days since Graham Gano could not kick for the New York Giants. So they had to let their Scottish punter who doesn't know how to kick. Why is my team this only happens to our team twice a year, every year? How about just why is Graham Gano's not even that good? And then twice a year, it's like the availability is the best ability. Like people always go, Romo's so much better than Eli. And I go, okay. So, if you average their yards out for the year per game, Eli crushes him because Romo missed 6 games. Graham Gano's field goal percentage isn't that fucking good when you consider that he misses 6 field goals a year because some Scottish kicker has to kick for him. And don't even get me started on Russ. I should have gone to yoga the whole fucking game. I should have done a marathon yoga.
I mean, I could have told you that. You knew, even though the Chiefs didn't look that good, you knew the Chiefs were gonna show up. You knew the Chiefs were gonna show up.
Chiefs didn't even show up.
In the second half, it's fourth quarter, they did.
Okay.
I saw this. I'm just gonna dump a little gasoline on your fire right now. This made me laugh. I don't know if you saw. You probably didn't see this. Daniel Jones and Saquon ever since they left the Giants.
Yeah.
It's a picture of Colts Peyton Manning talking to Vikings Adrian Peterson. I chuckled hard when I saw that.
Daniel Jones is going to be the 1 seed in the AFC. Daniel Jones is going to get MVP votes.
They're looking good. I mean, they're playing, you only can beat who you play. I mean, they haven't had a good competition so far, but they're looking good, man. They're like
we both picked the Titans. That was in a game for two minutes.
No.
It wasn't a game.
No. I know.
Reckless decision by us to go with the team coached by fucking Tommy Callahan.
Yeah, I don't think his days are I think he's gonna be around too much longer.
We have to talk about, I have talked about this on the podcast for the entirety of our podcast, the entirety of the time that we've had Dirty Sports. I have referenced this single play by Phillip Rivers. The sole reason I'll never hear the Phillip Rivers is better than Eli Manning argument. The sole reason is because in a Super Bowl that the Giants won and beat the 18-0 Patriots, Eli Manning was fully sacked in the backfield, escaped, pulled his neck away from somebody who had a hold of his jersey and hucked the ball downfield. Because why the fuck not? Helmet catch, greatest play in the history of the NFL. And Phillip Rivers once in a fucking playoff game or a week 17 game to make the playoffs, I forget which one it was, the quarterback clock went off in his head. On 4th down, he threw the ball away. That is the difference between a guy who has the ability to understand situations in the NFL and a guy who's just a fucking straight clown when all comes down. Phillip Rivers didn't win because that lives inside of Phillip Rivers. Russell Wilson threw a ball away. First of all, it was the 3rd time in the series he threw the ball away out of the back of the end zone. 1st and goal, thrown away. 2nd and goal, thrown away. 4th and goal, thrown away.
You think some of those were just bad passes? You think he's throwing them away?
He's throwing them down the tunnel.
What, he hit the crossbar?
It's unbelievable.
I think some of those were just shitty. I think like that was a shitty pass.
Give somebody a chance. Give fucking somebody a chance to catch it. Unbelievable. And 2, Russ is officially the Russ deep ball. Chris Collinsworth, one of the best deep ball passers we've ever seen. Turns out the whole time it's just been the fuck it and chuck it. The worst 2 long ball interceptions I've seen back to back by a quarterback in I don't know how long. One just to nobody. After ending the game last week on a long pass to nobody, he throws another long pass to nobody down the middle. Then Chris Collinsworth should kill himself for this one. The one to Neighbors at the end of the first half, you can't blame Russ for throwing that one. He had a guy in single coverage. Can I blame him for throwing it 8 yards short right to the defender? You can't blame Russ for handing that ball to the defender. He had Neighbors in single coverage.
Yeah, it was a bad pass.
Get Russell Wilson the fuck off my team.
I don't think it really matters, though. I mean, let's be honest. Does it? Whether it's Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston.
I would argue.
I do like Scatterboo, though. I like Scatterboo.
Yeah, I would argue that the Giants defense played it well enough to be like we're talking about.
They played a pretty good game.
Hold on. We're talking about 2 horrible interceptions, 1 in the end zone, and a 3rd pass or 3 extra passes that you threw out of the back of the end zone down the tunnel, Forrest Gump style, from 1st and goal, and you lost the game, what, 22-9 or something like that? Like they were in the game. Not to mention the fucking, you take away just Russ's shitty play. Literally, if you take away Russ's shitty play and the fact that Patrick Mahomes threw a ball 7 yards downfield, and for some unknown reason, our defensive back was like, I have to punch you in the face on this one, or else you're like, just let him catch it at that point. Who cares if he catches it? Maybe the worst PI in history. Fucking, I assume that's what Russ is thinking when he goes the fuck it and chuck it. Hey, maybe they'll punch our receiver in the face and we'll just get the PI yardage.
Let me ask you something.
It wasn't like they got their ass kicked.
On the first half, when the Giants scored, why would they kick? Why would they have just gone for 2?
How about this? Why wouldn't they have just let why wouldn't they have just let Gano kick when they let him kick in the second half?
Or that.
What? How about just this? How about this? Jameis Winston, who I hate, apparently.
No, he's not a kicker. Please don't tell me.
No. Apparently, there's nothing Jameis Winston's could do to get into the game. There's nothing that could happen. Russell Wilson did the equivalent of bringing Brian Daboll's wife out to the field, holding her by her neck and putting a gun in her mouth. And he let him play the whole game. So let me ask you something else. If Jameis Winston will never be put in the game under any circumstances, how about we just carry a second kicker? I'm throwing it out there. Since our fucking one guy misses every fucking third game. How about this also? Is our punter that fucking good where we need to carry a punter who for some reason makes a living kicking a ball, but he's never place kicked in his entire life? How about Sign Odell Beckham, who it's not like our receiver core is good and has at least played soccer at some point. And fuck, I'm a Rams fan. Didn't help. Worst day.
Well, at least the Reds won. You have to, dude, it's hilarious that it would come down to the Reds and the fucking Mets. I mean, it's unbelievable. And the Reds have the tiebreaker.
The Reds have the tiebreaker. For some reason, the ESPN percentages still have the Mets a better chance of fucking making the playoffs, which I don't understand.
I just looked. They have Reds at 64 and Mets at like 27.
On ESPN?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I checked it last night. It was 51 and like 49 or something like that.
Oh, as far well, this is an article. This isn't the standings, but this is an article.
The Mets. I mean, here's the thing about the Mets. This is the most frustrating part. You watch the Giants, okay? When you watch the New York Football Giants, and you watch a lot of other teams that struggle generally, Malik Neighbors is openly and not hiding the fact that this sucks. And honestly, you'd have to be goddamn Jack Nicholson to act like Russell Wilson isn't fucking dog shit. And what, the nudes of Daboll's wife that he has, or the fucking his daughter, with a fucking sock in her mouth, in a fucking Al-Qaeda beheading video. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Russell Wilson Brian Daboll thing. I don't even know how Russell Wilson ended up on the Giants at this point, to be totally honest with you. But the Mets,
they could have easily won those 2 of their last 3 games.
Who?
The Giants. That's
crazy.
If
Russell Wilson didn't throw the ball the other team a lot.
Well, the defense played terrible against Dallas. They can't have they can't put it together.
They were also in that game at the end, and Russell Wilson fucking fucked it and chucked it.
I agree, but he also had good plays until then.
Like he had a bunch of other fuck it and chuck it's that happened to be caught.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't discredit he played like dog shit yesterday, but you can't discredit a 400-yard passing day. And then, a terrible play at the end.
I think we got on here this time last week, and I blatantly discredited a 400-yard passing day.
Well, look, I'm not.
Caleb Williams also looked fucking sick against the Cowboys yesterday. He's back, baby.
Well, I don't know if Caleb Williams has ever got. Like, we're still TBD with Caleb Williams.
Right. My point is, if you play the Cowboys, you're going to look pretty good.
Yeah, they're bad.
Anyway, my point with the Mets is the vibes aren't off, which is weird. There's not like you watch the team and you're not like, these guys are all hating each other. These guys are all pressing. These guys are all whatever. It's just they're just like weirdly losing games. I mean, yesterday, the fucking center fielder for the Nationals made a hacky sack catch and then a game-saving over the wall. Like, the Mets are just like, I mean, they're not playing great by any means, but it's not like everybody fucking hates each other. Everybody's like, oh, Juan Soto. Like, everybody gets along. Everybody seems happy. Even when they're losing, they seem happy. And maybe that's a thing, you know? Maybe they're like just not caring enough. I don't know. But it's a very weird situation to be in as a Mets fan, because you're like, they go through stretches where like, oh, they'll be fine. Oh, the 10-game run that ends the season that goes right into the playoffs is going to be great. I mean, I think there are Mets fans right now. I'm one. I wouldn't say I'm counting on it, but like, if the Mets won their last 6 games of the season, I wouldn't be like, holy shit. If you look at their season so far, I saw a graphic yesterday. They had like the best record in baseball. Then they lost 11 in a row. Then they had like a great stretch, and then they lost 8 in a row. And then they had a great stretch, and then it's insane. So I think that's part of why they're not like, hey, we fucking suck. Is that like they randomly wake up and they're like, hey, should we reel off 15 straight? And as opposed to the Giants, where at this point, it's real simple. I mean, you go from year one of Dable going to the playoffs with Daniel Jones to Dable refusing to say in a press conference that Russell Wilson should be benched. Well, then you're just embarrassing yourself at this point. You've lost the plot, bro.
You think he'll be fired like mid-season?
I just had this conversation with somebody last night. He said, I go, start Jameis next week. No fucking doubt about it. Jameis starts next week. Jameis versus the Chargers. Because who gives a fuck? Who gives a what
is that in LA or New Jersey?
It's in New York. It's in New Jersey. So fuck it. Who cares? Right? Here's one thing everybody, I'm assuming including Russell Wilson and Ciara, I'm assuming everybody on planet Earth except for Brian Daboll agrees. Russell Wilson should not start for the Giants nor any other football team in the National Football League ever again. So put in Jameis Winston because fuck it.
Let Russ retire.
Yeah. Let Russ cook his kids breakfast at home. And then no matter what happens, start Jackson Dart week 5 against the Saints. Take the soft fucking team in week 5 to give her, well, why not just play Jackson Dart now? Because why? Jameis next week. What if Jameis throws for 500 yards and they blow out the Chargers?
I don't think it's going to happen. But
what if?
Okay.
My point. Here's my point. What if? Cool. Then you snuck a win. Now you go to Jackson Dart. Maybe he fucking plays well against the Saints. And now you have a quarterback contract. Who do we play against the Eagles in week whatever on 10 days rest? Or on that one might be the one that's on the short rest. Who cares? One thing I know, a lot of decisions to be made for the Giants at quarterback between Jameis Winston and Jackson Dart. But Russell Wilson needs to get the fuck off my team. You threw it out of the back of the end zone on 4th down. after throwing it through the back of the end zone on 2 other plays on that series.
He looks so small nowadays out there. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that's just me. Like he's always not been tall, but like he looks smaller. Like he's little guy amongst a bunch of giants.
I gotta tell you, maybe as low as I've been as a Giants fan in a long time was Russell Wilson holding the ball until he gets sacked while the announcers don't even announce the play, because Chris Collinsworth was talking about how Jackson Dart is Patrick Mahomes in practice. In practice, they like him, man. They think he's got a lot of the same. They got a lot of the same, things as a young Patrick Mahomes goes on, and Russell Wilson sacked again. The Russell Wilson holding it, fucking sacked. While I hear that Jackson Dart is a young Patrick Mahomes, that might have been the bottom for me.
What's going on with Travis Kelce? Side note. Why is he so angry?
He's marrying the fucking worst human alive.
Why is he like, I feel like every game now, he's just like, he's so mad. I'm shocked that they didn't play better, to be honest. Like, I'm like, man, I don't know what to make of the Chiefs after 3 games. I mean, they found a way to win. I guess
I wanted them to lose, not even for not having nothing to do with my football team. I wanted them to lose so I could bet them to win the Super Bowl while they were 0-3. I wanted the fucking odds to really drop.
Dude, you're crazy. Do I say it? I picked them to make the Super Bowl again. I'm out.
No, I'm not saying I'm in. I'm just saying the value would have gone through the roof. And right now, like, I'll still go like.
At some point you got to get Patrick. You got to give no running game and nothing at wide receiver. He's got to get something. It's amazing he made it work for so long. Like, you got to give Mahomes something, man. He's like that poor British kid begging for porridge. Give him some tea and crumpets, bitches. Like, give him something. Give him some bangers mash. Give the guy something. Give him some of them kettle chips. I don't know. Give him a little like a 6-ouncer of Guinness. Throw him something. I mean, who are these receivers? Like, how long are we going to do this with them? It's ridiculous.
Well, what do they got coming up? What's their stretch coming out?
I don't know. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. And just especially with the way the Chargers, are finding ways to win. 3-0. That year 2, man. That year 2 of Harbaugh. Ooh, I mean, it's not exactly easy. Ravens at home, not easy. They'll be probably underdogs. I don't know. We'll see. At Jacksonville, they should win that. Detroit at home. Raiders at home. Commanders at home, at Buffalo. Like, that's to their bye. Like, those. That's not outside of Jacksonville. Like, what's the game there?
The Raiders.
The Raiders, but the Raiders are all. It's division's weird. It's wacky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we see the NFL is just so, like, look at the Packers yesterday. That, I wonder how many suicide pulls, how many pick'ems were. I bet a lot of people had Green Bay. All these blocked kicks, man. It's crazy to see all these blocked kicks, especially in that Rams game. 2? That's going to be that one's going to come back to bite the Rams in the ass. They fucking dominated that game for 2.5
I have so many thoughts on that game. First of all, the blocked kick return crippled me financially. And when I say had he made the kick, I would have had a 4-digit winning day. I would have won over $1,000 on the NFL yesterday had he made the kick. Had he just slipped and fell on the ball, I would have had like a $600 day. Because it was returned for a touchdown, I lost $60 yesterday. I had 3 different parlays, all wins, all had the Rams plus 3.5 in it. Then I had a nice chunk on the Rams money line.
Sorry, man.
That was a tough one. Like even if they block it, they run it fucking back. Unbelievable. We got a fucking spider.
Yeah, that was a tough one for a lot of us who took the Rams to cover.
And I'll tell you the other thing about the Rams. I'll just never understand the changing your strategy based on the Rams were dominating that game. And you know what I loved about the Rams? They were bringing pressure from defensive backs. And it was working because when you blitz Jalen Hurts, he can escape. Let's say you blitz him from one side. He escapes to the other, and he can outrun that guy. They were sending guys from the corners and from the nickel, and they were blitzing him. And then those guys could chase down Jalen Hurts because they were fast. And then they just stopped doing it. I loved it. I was like, what a strategy. Blitz him with defensive backs. Even if he tries to escape the other way, they're chasing him down. He took a huge hit on one of them. He was getting caught from behind on a bunch of them, and then they just stopped.
They're winning. The Eagles this year are basically last year's Chiefs so far, is how they're winning these games. Like, it's ugly. Offense doesn't look good. Jalen Hurts is barely throwing the ball for yards. Saquon, he's not even averaging 4 yards a rush. Defense is good, though. Defense is pretty good. They're just winning ugly. But I'll tell you what, that Rams game did show me a lot, I feel. I know it's early, but I'm like, man, they're going to be tough. They're going to be tough. And they have the pedigree of winning a Super Bowl with the coach and the quarterback, and those guys are back. You have that experience. But, like, can we, like, guys, they're still going off sides in the tush push. Come on. We're still doing this. You said you were going to call it closer. You're not calling it closer.
It's just not fun. There's nothing about it that's fun or interesting. Every single person that says they like it is an Eagles fan and a liar.
I mean, it changed me. I was a fan. I was literally a fan until this season. It seems like guys, that's the only play you have.
It's the only play they have.
It's crazy. It's the only play.
It's insane that, like, if they ever pass on first down and it's incomplete, it's 1st and 10, the 2nd and 10. They run the ball. They get it down to they get it inside of 5. They run with Saquon. Now it's like 3rd and 4. And they just tush push for 2 yards and tush push for 2 yards. You're like, what is this?
Yeah.
The tush push is the odd job of is like using odd job on GoldenEye.
So that's a deep little dive there.
Yeah. For you fucking Gen Xers and older millennials in the crowd. Because whenever you'd play GoldenEye, you have a friend over for the first time. You know, you got your crew you play GoldenEye with all the time. Then a new guy comes over, you know, and you pick Bond or you pick the chick, and then the new guy's like, I think Odd Job, and you go, bro, what are we doing? What happens at your house? Oh, yeah, your house, you guys are allowed to use Odd Job? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? The fuck kind of savage fucking household are you from? You from a place where Odd Job's not banned? Get a life. You think I picked Bond over Odd Job because I just like to be a tall, handsome guy? No, Odd Job's banned, bro. What are you talking about? It's not fun.
Well, stop it.
Yeah. Well, you could duck. You could use Bond and just duck. Yeah, or you could just play fun and fair. Oh man, I would love Chris Collinsworth calling my old N64 GoldenEye games. Yeah, it's tough with Odd Job. I heard he squats 600 pounds. He's got the little top hat and he's got the little bowler. 602 pounds if you count the bowler. That's what he's squatting. Look at Odd Job. And then, this is funny, Odd Job Jr. also squats 600 pounds, and he comes up behind him with his other 600 pounds and squats him.
Yeah, it's not pretty. I mean, just again, the offense is not pretty, and they just find ways so far. So who do we got here at 3-0? We got the Eagles, we got the Colts, we got the Chargers, we got the Bills. I think we
got Eagles and Bucks play next week.
Bills, Bucks, and I think there's a 6th team. Niners.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't know what you make of that because all the injuries.
The thing about the Niners is with all the injuries, they're 3-0.
It's true. It's very true. I mean, do the Colts win like 11 games now because of that division?
I mean, Houston and Jacksonville did not look good yesterday.
Oh my God.
I watched that game for like 3 minutes. I was like, that's a no from me, Bob.
Well, that was one of my games that I had in my pick 7. I took the Texans. Obviously, I regret it. Nobody even cares in Jacksonville. There's a lot of empty seats there yesterday.
Wait, what was the line on that game?
I had it locked at like 2.5 Jacksonville.
Oh, you had Jacksonville. Oh, that's
Favorite.
right. Jacksonville was favored.
And in my head, I'm like, I think the Texans are going to win this game. I just didn't think the Texans would start 0-3. But that's what I'm saying. In that division, it's like, do the Colts win 11 games? Daniel Jones is like, he's like the kid in high school who like learned how to work out over the summer and he came back.
I disagree. I think Daniel Jones is a kid in high school who was working out the year before, and for some reason the guy who runs the weight room was throwing dumbbells at him the whole time. He's like, "You guy can't lift weights. You just hit him in the nuts with a fucking 8-pound dumbbell. What are we doing?"
A turnover in 3 games. It's crazy. And you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. Randy Ruth or Justin Wood. I saw the comment earlier. It's like, yeah, this game, that Bengals game is not on me for picking them, but lesson learned. Lesson learned. I'm thinking, oh, the Bengals they'll give a good game to Minnesota.
I just thought good defense, a vet quarterback coming in. They played great with a vet quarterback that wasn't, particularly great prior to arriving there the last couple of years. You got to go, okay. Maybe it's just JJ McCarthy. Maybe the game is just moving a little too fast for him so far.
So I had to look it up. I knew the Bengals were last. Everybody's telling they're like by far dead last in rushing yards a game. So I had to look it up through 3 games, right? So the Prano, the mentality of let's pay our receivers, let's pay Gesicki, let's just keep throwing all this money at the skill positions. Listen, dude, I didn't realize how bad it is. I know it's only 3 games, but I don't care because you had Burrow in one of those. Through 3 games, the Bengals rank 32nd out of 32nd in total yards per game, 27 out of 32nd in passing yards per game, 32 out of 32 in rushing yards per game, and 24 out of 32 in points per game. Like no one's talking about that. Like they are so bad offensively. Remember, it was like, we're going to score 4. I know Burrow got hurt, but it's like, we're going to score 40 points a game. Guys, they suck. That's bad. They suck, even with Burrow in that game.
It's insane, though, because this isn't, we're not talking about it's 2012 right now. Like, this has been covered. This is like the new, they're a team. It's like they're a team in baseball that's like money ball's bullshit. We don't need an analytics department. We don't need whatever. Like all the fucking good franchises in the last 15 years have been like, we need a good offensive line. We need to run the ball. We need to play defense. We'll figure out like, okay, our fans are dumb. And they're going to say things like, maybe give them somebody besides Tyler Lockett. But the truth is, no, we're giving them a fucking dominating run game and a dominating defense. That's what we're fucking giving him. Oh, maybe we really got rid of Tyreek Hill. Yeah, and then you won fucking 2 Super Bowls. Like, the strategy is, at some point, you got to run the ball, play defense. Just scoring every time. It's not going to fucking work. No one's doing it. No one who is successful is doing it. The Patriots weren't doing it. No one's doing it.
And you know what?
Sean Payton's like, I don't know. My Saints teams went 9-7 a bunch. Shut up, Sean. Go away. No one cares. The only time you want anything is when you had fucking Bountygate happening.
I think it's going to get real bad for them real quick. The Bengals. I know it's one game, it's the NFL, but I just think like
the other factor here is you've put yourself in no position to play with the backup.
If you can't run the ball, man, you're fucked.
We'll trade you Cam Scatterboo for Joe Burrow right now. Who says no?
I think Brian Flores is going to be a head coach again. I don't know what's going on with that lawsuit, but that defense. Dude, I'm sure you didn't watch the game. I've never seen, and I know it was
a lot of that game.
What?
I watched a lot of that game.
I've never seen like that. That Isaiah, what's his name?
Yeah. He got did you see it here during the Sunday night game? Or I might have been at halftime. He had a 99.9 PFF grade. Now, I'm not the world's biggest PFF guy, but no one's ever had a higher grade for a game than 99.9. I'm assuming it's because it's impossible to get 100.
I've never seen anybody have a pick six and then a strip fumble, and then the way he took the ball away and then ran, and then he forced on the first half, and then he forced another fumble. Yeah, those guys, they're clearly taught well how to punch the ball out, how to get after it.
I mean, they butt fucked him.
I mean, Wentz didn't look good either. Like early, he was on the ball too long too. But it doesn't matter with that defense.
Well, it also doesn't matter with the Bengals defense. You're like, okay.
Yeah. I sneak peeked ahead. They're 7.5 dogs Monday Night Football at Denver, which I was like arguing with a buddy about that. He's like, they'll get killed. I go, dude, Denver, like, I don't know what Denver is. I was like, Sean Payton's overrated.
Who's a 7.5 point dog?
The Bengals are at Denver.
Are 7, and your buddy's arguing.
He's like, he's already the Bengals get killed.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be closer than I'll take the Bengals right now.
That's what I said. I said Monday Night Football, man.
Also, Denver will probably win that game, but also Denver, like, what's Denver now?
They're 1-2. Like, what's Sean Payton? What's Bo Nix? You know, they have a pretty good defense. I mean, Chargers are walking away right now. They're up 2 games on everybody.
Where's Justin Herbert in the fucking MVP standings right now? I bet you he's got to be fucking third. Do you leapfrog Love after yesterday?
Oh yeah. I've had him ahead anyway. I mean,
no, I'm just saying in terms like the actual odds. I don't know if because you got to figure there's still a good chance that Green Bay has a great record.
He did though.
Is it Allen Lamar?
It's Allen Lamar basically, both the same, and then Justin Herbert, then Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was some odd games yesterday, like that Patriots Steelers game was odd, just all those turnovers by the Patriots, and they still were right there. Steelers couldn't capitalize. Like they're winning ugly too. I mean, the Steelers 100% are going 10-7 and not winning a playoff game right now. Like 100%.
Fucking Mike Tomlin just like pulling down his aviators.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, Mike Tomlin, you want to go 10-7 and not win a playoff game? He's like, you got yourself a goddamn deal.
Did you see the Michael Penix Jr. stat? Dude, this is an insane stat. As a starter, he's now 0-4 when the other team scores more than 7 points.
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's an insane stat.
That's an
0-4. They can't score 7 or more points. More than 7 points. They can't score 8 points.
That's an insane stat.
You know, what a mess, Atlanta. So you keep Cousins on this like 27 or 28, whatever it is, $1 million salary because you know you don't trust your young starting quarterback. So then you just throw all this money at these two idiots and get shut out by Carolina.
And then can't put Kirk Cousins in because he's at the Charlie Kirk Memorial in Arizona.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Who sent us the Kirk cut? Oh, it was Justin. With Pac-Man Jones going crazy.
Yeah.
Like the thought of like, and I saw a lot of that today too. A lot of like Bengals fans like Kirk Cousins. I'm like, you guys don't know fucking football. Cousins. You think Cousins is gonna fucking save a season?
Bro, if we were still in the midst of like the Andy Ruther, Luke Twitter dominance era, I'd be starting Charlie Kirk Cousins the account right now.
What was Slater's?
Danica Patrick Ewing.
That one never took off.
It was so insane.
That was his idea. That was Slater's idea.
Yeah.
Danica Patrick Ewing. I think everybody was just like, what? What is this? Good call on the Seahawks, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, Saints, are they going to win a game? Like, who are the Saints beating?
I don't know. Giants in week 5. Jackson Dart's first start. In New Orleans.
It could be.
I still don't think so, but also who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
But
Well, I
do
mean,
they want to? Do they want to win a game?
I don't know. I mean, who do they want? Like Arch isn't playing that good.
They're gonna take A Millie broke this news to me. The fucking kid from LSU. His dad is the Saints offensive coordinator.
I had no clue.
I didn't even fact check that. I mean, I trust A Millie. He's an LSU and a Saints fan. But this is some Jalen Brunson's dad shit. Except Jalen Brunson was a backup in Dallas, not the fucking arguably the first overall pick.
Doug Nussmeier?
Yeah. No one talking about this.
So that's his kid, huh?
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Would it be fucking news right now if Cooper Manning was the Broncos offensive coordinator? Like,
God, this kid couldn't look more Southern.
Yeah.
The comb over. Garrett Nussmeier. Dude, we are just so far removed from the college game. I didn't realize that. They're bad though. Dude, they were down like 35-0 in the first quarter or something.
Well, they were on the road in Seattle. That was I did the same thing as you. I looked at that. I looked at the board and I was like, I can make a case for the Browns defense. I can make a case for Miami on a Thursday. I can make a case. I was like, I can't make a case for Spencer Rattler in Seattle.
I know. You just can't. I mean, it's just like, I wonder what the thought process is with Kellen Moore. They're just like, hey man, we're gonna wait till you get your guy.
Yeah.
And then we'll assess you as a coach. Like that's tough sledding though, man. Like when you're that bad. Remember how bad the Saints were for a while growing up?
The Aints.
Wasn't that the same way during the Archie days?
Yeah. It's why the Mannings had their Iron Man streaks, because Arch was like the master of just like not getting killed somehow. Have you seen Arch Manning highlights from the Saints? It's literally like the Cops theme should play over it.
But he did get killed a lot, and that's what he told his kids: "Don't be like me."
Right. But he also for sure figured out a way to like take hits and not die. Back in the day, guys with neck rolls on and no helmet padding, Arch just with the one bar. Just running around. Bad boys. What, he's jumping over fences? It's like a scene in Point Break where they're running through the yards.
He's struggled. I mean, he's not young. He's 76, but I don't know if you've seen him lately. Like he old.
Well, yeah, bro. He invented CTE. Meanwhile, Jim McMahon's like, he looks great.
Fucking Jim McMahon just takes stray after stray after stray on this show. Jim McMahon is literally the dirty sports poster child of like fucking
He doesn't know.
CTE.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's in a lazy boy eating oatmeal with pit vipers on.
I wonder who eats better, Jim McMahon or my 8-month-old who's like just learning how to eat. And, you gotta like spoon feed them, and they're sitting there just like, it just goes everywhere.
You should put pit vipers on your daughter while she has dinner and just be like, live look at Jim McMahon.
Her peach puree. I'm gonna get some pit vipers. I totally am. Dude, I've already it's I see now how you can brainwash kids. I've already like brainwashed Isla into football. Yeah, she's like, we watching football. I was like, yeah. Like, no, I like didn't even ask for cartoons. I was like, yeah, Coming Games come on at 1. And then she'll be like, football, daddy. I'm like, yeah, those are all the games we're watching. You go play with toys while we can do this football. And then no lie, I went upstairs to like make some tacos for us yesterday. And then she came upstairs and she's like, why isn't football on? I was like, I got it on my computer. She's like, put it on the TV. I swear, I was like, dude. But to bring it to our show, I was like, this is where like you get the kid into Jordan at like age 3, and then it just never goes.
Bro, how about, can we shout out our boy, formerly verified dirtball, John Smith? His daughter's fucking getting high school sacks. His daughter's playing fucking high school football in North Carolina, coming off the edge, getting tackles, getting sacks and shit. Unbelievable.
He said, he sent something to me. I gotta watch it. I don't know if she's in high school.
Yeah. Straight up playing D line, playing like D end.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm sure some congressman's head's exploding. Where does she change? But you know, she's you can fucking shout out to her for being out there.
I need to get the deets on this. Does she have her own huddle?
Right.
You know about huddle, right?
Oh, like a huddle page?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant that they make her huddle in a separate area because it's fucking the South.
No, I meant like you know the
everybody
huddle.
here's got dicks. We're not comfortable with you in the huddle with us.
I saw he sent me something.
Pretty badass.
I wonder if he gets worried about her getting hurt.
I mean, listen. If you're a girl and you're playing D end,
I didn't know
what's the worst that could happen? She gets CTE. All of a sudden, she's writing Taylor Swift songs.
Shots fired. I did laugh at what the Giants
just turns into a fucking high school Jim McMahon. It's like, I was at the bar, and then I was in my car. I didn't go very far because the CTE has my brain ajar.
The Giants did a pretty good job trolling Taylor Swift with the Taylor cam yesterday.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, obviously they're playing the Chiefs, so
she was there?
No, but they tricked the whole stadium. They had like a Taylor cam. And they're moving the cam around. And everybody's like, oh, they're going to end up on Taylor Swift. And it ends up on
Lawrence Taylor?
With a cigar in his mouth.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's pretty well played.
That's great.
Yeah. I was like showing Brittany, and she goes, who's that? I go, arguably the best defensive player of all time. She goes, he's on the team. I go, no, he's not on the team now. Like, I was like, it's like 30 years ago. I was like, he's not on the team sitting in the stands smoking a cigar. Like, what are we talking about here? Although he might be a better quarterback option.
Lawrence Taylor and Taylor Swift, what do they have in common? Beloved by 14-year-old girls.
Shots fired. I'm like almost on that Charlie Sheen documentary. Speaking of girls and crack.
Wild, right?
Wow.
Also, my wife and I's takeaway from it was like Martin Sheen, saint.
Funny. That was literally said at our house. I was like, what a good guy. And then I can't get over Denise Richards.
How she looks now or just generally?
The plastic surgery.
Oh, yeah. I said the same thing.
I'm just like, man.
I wasn't even
and I didn't realize Brooke Mueller was a crackhead too.
Currently, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. I had no clue.
Yeah. She's clearly cracked out in the
100%.
Yeah. We Googled it after and it's like, oh, she's been sober like 5 months or whatever. And we're like, yeah, well, this was from before that, clearly.
Yeah. She's on something.
And then how about Denise Richards going over and fucking making sandwiches for the hookers?
Oh, it's an amazing story.
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying about her, I was like, listen, the thing is, she was so beautiful as like, and obviously a lot of 20-something, 22-year-old girls are beautiful and shit happens. But like, she also just had such a like, like blue eyes and like the whole thing, like just age, just allow yourself to age.
I know she'd still look hot.
Yeah, she'd be fine.
She'd be totally fine.
Meanwhile, Blythe Danner's like 90. You put her next to Denise Richards, and you're like, I'll fuck Blythe Danner.
Fucking get all Helen Mirren up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Helen Mirren up in this bitch.
Get some of them Nancy Pelosi titties.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she had the fucking eyelashes on and shit. And it's like, what? She's doing too much.
Maybe I knew at the time and I forgot. Like she had to raise Charlie and Brooke's kids for a year.
Yeah, wild. I mean, she seems like a good person.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a saint move too.
Yeah.
She's like, both your parents are crackheads. I'm the stepmom.
Get in the car. I just got to make these hookers a sandwich. But yeah, that's wild. But also fucking chill with the fucking plastic surgery. My wife's, she is to plastic surgery what we are to fucking quarterbacks. She was like, I think she did everything but a facelift, and all she really needed was a facelift. She's like, she didn't do a facelift, but she blew up her lips and her fucking cheeks and fucking all the things. Now she looks like a fucking cartoon, which she does. She looks like a caricature. If you went to the fucking fair and were like, draw Denise Richards, that's how they would make her look.
I know, a long way from Wild Things. I mean, that scene in Wild Things in the pool. Like as a high school kid.
I mean, the perfect pairing with Charlie Sheen. Wild Thing and Wild Things. Wild Things. You make my dick sing.
I mean, and then the I could not stop laughing about the Martin Sheen toast at him and Brooke Mueller's wedding. All he said was, "I hope you know what you're doing."
Yeah. How about the like don't get on the flight thing?
That's crazy.
Martin Sheen seems like the man because he seems like he's always there for his kid, but at the same time, he's not like fucking. He's not a pushover, but at the same time, I mean, kind of is, but he's not. You know what I mean? Which is kind of how you have to handle it.
Yeah. No, you got to be. You got to get
fucking cut people off, but you also can't fucking spoil them. Seems like he's a little bit spoiled, but also.
Yeah. You got to give some tough love. Sean Penn also, again, still just makes me laugh. Like smoking another cigarette, bro. You know what I noticed? I paused it. I go, look at his fingernails at one point. We were zooming. like he's got like the nastiest dirt. Like were you mulching earlier today? Like I just like you're on camera. You're not gonna clean up yourself a little?
It's probably cigarette finger, dude. Like smoking another cigarette. It's like, yeah, he smoked 14 million cigarettes in his life. His hand, that's why they call it secondhand smoke. He's got his fucking hand is smoking.
Oh, man.
No Emilio and no Martin in it.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean,
so in the Jay Moore episode that we just put on his Substack as a Jay Moore classic, Charlie Sheen says he banged Jennifer Grey. And that she's all time. That was his description. He's like all timer. And Charlie Sheen's fucked a lot of people.
A lot of girls and dudes.
Apparently.
Do they get to that in the doc?
Yeah. Which, by the way, proves my whole point ever.
About HIV.
Because apparently a lot of girls, you'll get there. A lot of girls were like, threatening him after. Like, I guess people in his life knew that he had HIV, but it wasn't public, and they were going to spill it, so he was paying people off. And then he goes, "Yeah, the thing to remember here, though, is only one person's got it. This guy."
All-timer Jennifer Grey. Again, like the amount of people he slept with. Interesting.
Yeah.
Just from that one scene in Ferris Bueller. Wild. It is a nice, like, going back in time, because that's like really when I first started getting into Twitter, was the Charlie Sheen phenomena on Twitter.
The winning.
Oh, it's just like, and then he went on that tour.
Yeah.
What the? kept thinking, like, what was that? I know Jeffrey Ross went on it with him, like, but what was that tour? Like a comedy variety show, Q&A, like.
It just looks like he's sitting there just talking. I mean, you got to the part where he's like, if one more person tells me to just tell stories.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's what you should do.
I know it's, and then like, I like that. I mean, I vividly remember that it was at ABC 2020, whatever it was. That interview at the time was wild. You know, I went on a date with a girl whose sister was one of the goddesses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
One of my ex's coworkers was one of the goddesses.
Well, he went through a few.
Oh, I'm sure he went through dozens.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So like, I don't think the girl that I went out with, I don't think it was, and it was like, by the way, I wasn't really into this chick. And then she, like, I don't even know how it got brought up. She tossed that out there that, like, her sister, this was like a Tinder date or some shit. Her sister was like one of the current goddesses. And I was like, whoa. So then I just had a million questions. Like, I'm just like, what do you mean? She's like, well, my sister's kind of fucked up. And, you know, he's got like a few girls right now. And like, she's not really talking much to me or my parents. And I just had all these questions. And once I realized she couldn't give me anything else, I was like, bye forever.
The girl, so I knew this one of these girls through my ex and said, basically, his goddesses were like his girlfriends. And they were like around all the time. But she said she would be like, but then Charlie would just like disappear. And I'd be like, okay, and what does that entail? And she's like, well, that's when he's just holed up in a hotel room with hookers and crack for like weeks at a time. I'll go, oh, so you're not a part of that. She's like, no, we're like I was like, oh, you're like the live-in girlfriend hookers. She's like, yeah. But then sometimes he's just on one. And then we don't see him for like weeks at a time. And he's just in a hotel somewhere with crack and prostitutes.
It's really amazing that I don't know how he hasn't OD'd. What's that?
Tiger blood.
I mean, dude, he really is made different. Like, no joke.
When Sean Penn says that about you. When Sean Penn's just like, fuck.
I need a meme of the Bash Brothers, but with Sean Penn and Charlie Sheen, between the drugs, the girls,
and in between their elbows is just Madonna's head.
I'm saying, like, yeah, like those two. Let's see here. Sean Penn's been married 3 times as well. Like, those two. Insane, man. I don't know, but it's pretty good. I got to finish it up. These football games are getting in the way, but
It almost sounds like you're almost done.
Yeah.
You have 25 minutes left.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like I don't want to sleep though. Like I'm watching, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. He's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Didn't he take steroids for Major League?
I don't know if he took steroids for Major League. They don't cover that, but they cover that he was on fucking a ton of testosterone and shit.
Yeah.
That was apparently part of his whole fucking freak out. He's just like fucking smashing testosterone.
2.5 Men was I'm not a sitcom guy, but it was pretty funny.
I've watched 11 minutes of it total.
No, but I mean, and I wasn't like I didn't really watch it, but I'm saying like for a sitcom.
Yeah.
For like that. I mean, you talk about you going from him, you went with him, and then you went to Ashton Kutcher. Like to try to save the show. Dude, that's insane to think he was making $2 million an episode.
And God knows how many episodes do you think they put out a year for that?
26.
Yeah.
26.
Making $50 million a year. It's a lot of crack.
I was just thinking, how much crack can that shit buy? Well, what else do we have in this week that I want to discuss? I want to go back to Caleb Williams for a second. I think it's, I know it's one game and it's the Cowboys, but you got to start somewhere, man, with your new coach.
Yeah. I mean, the Caleb Williams thing is like there's never a thought, can he make this throw? Can he not make this throw? There's never thought, is he mobile enough? There's never thought, is whatever. And I think you're right. I mean, I think there's in the NFL, just like look at it. Look at the NFL right now. Like, look at the difference. Look at Sam Darnold and Geno Smith and Daniel Jones and all these guys' careers and Baker Mayfield. All these guys' career who get taken out of a certain situation, put in another. Obviously the situation has come to Caleb Williams, but good offensive coach. You just got to fucking start figuring it out. Like, they did not look good early in the year. Everybody's looked good against the Cowboys, but I think you just have to start, stacking some wins, getting some confidence, and you're still the Bears quarterback, but the Vikings are obviously down this year. Now their defense looks good, and then now you get into a situation where you're like, oh man, do you have a quarterback controversy there? Like, I don't know if you can go to Wentz full time, but my point is you lost that game. You got the Packers. You have a tough division, but I don't know. You split with the. Can you split with the Vikings? Can you split with the Lions? It doesn't look like you can split with the Lions because you lost 52 to whatever. But can you split with a couple of these teams? Can you get 2 wins in the division? Maybe not.
Yeah, I think that's possible. I mean, you're talking about going 2-4, man. Like, the bar's pretty low. I think it's totally possible.
You just got to start beating teams that you're supposed to beat. I don't know how big that list is. But
okay, I'm sneak peeking ahead. Like, Raiders next week. Now it's in Las Vegas, so they're underdogs. But like,
that's a game you got to win if you're like the guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Raiders got trounced by fucking Washington.
Backup too. Yeah, I think they're going to be worse than I anticipate. I put a lot into Pete Carroll, but man, Saints Bills next week, by the way, and the Bills have a 10-day layoff. Are Bills putting up a hundy? Are Bills going to be the first 100?
Is it in Buffalo?
It's in Buffalo.
Wow.
It's currently 15.5.
That's crazy.
That's too low, man. 15.5. You remember when those Patriots teams, dude? I don't know if you remember this. That Patriots offensive team, the one with Randy Moss, they were still covering like every week.
Yeah.
When they were just beating the fuck out of teams.
Well, there was a time when the NFL had this parity where it was like making somebody a 10 or 12 or 14-point favorite was unheard of. And that team was like, fuck you.
Yeah. That's true. All right, guys, give a shout. We do have a hotline here. 859-832-0478. It's coming down to the wire here. Mets, Reds, guys, the way it should be.
Man.
You know
let's talk about that before we go. What's
Yeah.
the feeling around Cincinnati?
I don't know. Can I just make a confession on the show? I don't really no shame because it's just where I'm at. Like,
You don't care.
have I watched an inning? Because we don't have the games on, basically.
You don't have the games on?
Well, because
There's a cable thing.
yeah, I have YouTube TV. Maybe I watched an inning.
So
I think everybody's shocked that they're there.
It's like an LA thing. Like they're only available on Spectrum or some shit.
Yeah, but it was whatever it was, Bally's, and then that got bought. There's I don't know, some huge loss, some like bankruptcy and all this other shit. I don't know. I haven't followed it closely enough. It's part of baseball's problem.
Right. There was a time where the arguably greatest player in franchise history is banned from the sport for gambling, but you could only watch it on a gambling app.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I don't know. I think people are geek, but it's also like, you follow more than me. I'm just like, okay, let's say they get in. It's like, then you're just going to lose right away.
But now,
but they do have young pitching.
Right. But now what's the, I mean, you seem to be very in touch with like Bengals fans there. But if your friends who you text about Bengals, is it like Reds fever right now? Like, fuck the Bengals. Who cares?
No.
No.
But I still monitor the Reds situation. I go to Reds Reddit out of just curiosity. I think it's a lot. It's very similar crossover frustration with ownership. But there's definitely obviously more hopes when you have a Hall of Fame manager to take young talent, and there's some young pitching, and that's kind of where it's at. But I mean, they've won a playoff since '95, so it's the longest drought in Major League Baseball history.
I believe right now, I could be wrong because I haven't checked the standings, but I believe right now, if whoever to get that last spot is very likely to be play LA.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Which is why I'm really hoping the Mets get it. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to go to fucking 3 playoff games here in LA.
Is that what it is? I've lost track of the format.
Yeah. So the away team, the lower seed now just get a 3-game set there.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think baseball, obviously we've gone over. It's like, I just, the fact that I don't even know that isn't a good sign.
Yeah.
Like with the interest level. But obviously, like I want a local team to do good. I mean, here's what's crazy though. When you look at the economics of it, like my brother made a good point. He's like, dude, it's not good that Burrow's out. He goes, economically for the town. He's in the food business. He's right. He's like, less people going to the restaurant. He's like, the truth is, you lose interest. Not as many people want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings or a bar or whatever to watch Jake Browning. That's the truth. He's like, if they're going to go 9-8, go 9-8 with fucking Burrow, not Jake Browning.
Yeah.
At least it's good for the economy locally. I don't know. I don't worry about those things. I'm too busy trying to be right. Chirping at people.
In Atlantic comment sections?
No, I've stayed off that for a minute.
Oh, okay.
This more
Just at the
local.
barbershop.
No, text threads,
Okay.
friends. You know, it's at the end of the day, if my brother put it best. So my brother actually has a rule. He can't because he shares the same mindset I have with his father-in-law. Most people have like, you can't talk politics. They can't talk Bengals. I'm not even joking. I go, this is the funniest shit I've ever heard because my brother gets too frustrated.
I got an even better situation.
And
Me and my father-in-law, we just can't talk anything. So it's great. We just don't talk.
well, he loves, they love each other, but it's just one of those things. And I'm like, dude, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard. You can't talk Bengals football. He's like, no, because I get too angry. And then he's such a nice guy. And he's just like so naive about it and doesn't understand. And I'm just like, oh, it's so fucking funny. He's like, my last thing I ever said was, why should I care if the owner doesn't care? Like, they're bad owners that try, like a Jerry Jones. He's like, but that's not even the case. Like, if the owner doesn't care, why should I care? He goes, and then it turns into, he does care. And I'm like, but he doesn't. And I have every fucking factual piece of evidence to back it. But on that note, I look forward to taking $200 from you, Justin. I'm already going to call it right now, Justin. I'm going to call it right now. Week three, pending, knock on wood, a Lamar Jackson injury. Even then.
Well, we're gonna have to go a little bit early on Friday for our show because it's the Justin Wood. It's typically the Justin Wood birthday tournament, but with Joe Burrow out, and it might be the Justin Wood Memorial Golf Tournament at Penmar. So that's Friday.
Penmar.
At Penmar, yeah.
My old neck of the woods.
That's right.
Are the encampments still there?
No, I don't know where they are, but they're not there.
Mildred got cleaned up too.
Really? I haven't been around Venice enough lately. I'm assuming that there's definitely a bunch probably still on 4th Street by that fucking storage place. But I don't know. I don't know for sure.
They put in, I got visual evidence from somebody. They put in which was the move? They put in like those box plants or tree,
Planter boxes, yeah.
So that people couldn't just post up and shoot up heroin. Looking at you, Charlie Sheen. Get off of Mildred. Looking at you, Charlie. Carlos. Get off Mildred. You think the mayor's ever going to leave Mildred or Savage Town?
I mean, is he still there?
I assume. Just like life. Like, is there any pool volleyball happening still?
I wonder. I'm going to hit up the mayor. I'd like to play some pool volleyball, I'll be honest with you.
It's going to be 1v1. 1v1 pool volleyball.
Bring him an earless. I got to bring him the Dodgers helmet that Majid drinks nachos out of so he can go full Gary Carter.
Oh, you reminded me. I forgot to text. Majid texted me. I forgot to respond the other day. Oh my God. He sent me a giant bowl of where was he at? A giant bowl of nachos.
I love that Majid is such a nachos guy. The guy loves getting himself.
Angel City? Where is this? I don't know what this
Angel
is.
City Brewery downtown.
Oh.
I like Angel City, actually.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, again, interesting move to eat all this. Like here, I'll just put it on the screen. Like this is an interesting move. You're out. You said it's a brewery?
Yeah, I assume.
Where is it? Damn it. Hold on a second. I want to pull this up. Oh, I got to change the file. Hold on. What is the difference between a JPEG and an HEIC? Do you know?
Here's all I know is if you take a picture on your phone and then you send it, it comes through as an HEIC.
But what is that? Why does it do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, Prano. Like, if I'm in a brewery, is this what you're
I love Majid doesn't give a fuck.
is this what you're going in for? Looks a little messy. I mean, it looks good.
I don't even know if that is Angel City Brewery, but maybe it is. Looks good.
It says Angel City.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
All right.
Majid, legendary, the nacho correspondent.
The Nacho King. He's the Nacho King. You need to get a tattoo, Majid, that says Nacho King. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great week. And as always, stay dirty.